From creating the perfect murder to turning a body into a travel backpack, was all this really necessary? If you want a vacation by the sea, why not just toss the bodies in? It's way simpler. The killer boldly chose to dump the body parts in the river with a bold new privacy statement. To pull a fast one on the police, the killer took the scenic route. Such a clever fella. The policeman saw this and quickly got enthusiastic. Officer Zhu Ying immediately launched a vigorous investigation into these 3 locations. Accidentally connecting the dots into a Venus figurine. Talk about some serious artistic vibes. The government built them just had to cut Venus in half. Now that's what I call a plot twist. Subtitles, and the cruel mud stackers even twisted off Venus legs. What a rough move. The government plans to build 3 gates at her head. Are they trying to put her in a museum or what? The spots where Enya was dismembered correspond perfectly. It's like a twisted jigsaw puzzle. The government's body disposal of Venus drew serious heat from environmentalists. Serves them right. President Lai even wrote a book called I Love Venus for this. They really know how to market. Lai took his crew for a protest at the concrete plant. Talk about power moves. But with his polio disability, he's like a war veteran limping around on crutches. Police discovered Liz footprints matching the crime scene. It's like following a mouse trail. Protecting nature is great, but taking it to the point of dismembering women, that's a bit extreme. So everyone thinks Lai is a fake environmentalist turning ideals into nightmares. Old Jiang went to pick up his daughter at the airport when a mysterious dude handed him an envelope. A heart-wrenching twist. Upon opening it, he found a photo of his kidnapped daughter. His heart was pounding. He was in a great hurry to find that man, but the guy had already vanished like smoke. Just then, his phone rang. The crime cause can be outsmarted, right? Lai is a young environmentalist just like him, and Jiang was scared that it was definitely aimed at his daughter. Though Jiang was extremely anxious, he still managed to calm down and called the immigration. But he learned his daughter came back a week ago. Now he's really in a panic. Subtitles, since she has already returned to the country, why hasn't she reached out to him yet? The more he pondered over it, the more uneasy he felt. He was seething with anger towards Lai Shenghao. That Lai is riding high on his luck. He's definitely got partners in crime. Jiang pulled out a scalpel. Time to take a little off his furry friend. A genius plan. After a little doggy surgery, he extracted some blood to swap out with the buzzsaw's human leftovers. Pouring in the potion specially for dissolving blood. What a truly brilliant idea. Finally, slapping dog blood all over the saw. The key murder weapon is officially scrubbed clean. The cops were shook seeing dog blood on the saw. Every flavor of confusion since the killer's so close. As a seasoned forensic doctor breaking the law with his colleagues, he's really lost traction. He knew the legal process was a mess, and saving his daughter was like being stuck on a tiger. He had to bypass the red tape to save her. Jiang had no choice but to take a risk. So Jiang struck a mysterious deal with Lai, and after it was done, he went to confront him. Upon entering, Jiang whipped out his phone. Time for Lai to call his accomplices like no biggie. Jiang needed to confirm his daughter's safety, and Lai had no choice but to comply. Jiang's heart dropped. He lunged for the phone, begging the person not to hurt his daughter. But the call ended abruptly. Jiang felt a mix of emotions like being played. Furious, he charged forward and viciously pummeled Lai Shenghao. It was just like fighting against a tree. Lai Shenghao was on the verge of suffocation, with his tongue sticking out. Could this truly be described as purely dramatic? Just then, the phone rang again. Jiang had a moment of clarity and quickly released him. He barely got a chance to ask where his daughter was, and the call ended. To talk about despair. Now to save his daughter, he had to kick Lie out of the picture fast. The dismemberment saw was taken care of, but the key murder weapon was still with Lie. I just said the weapon was at his place, but he played dumb about where. Subtitles: Jen could only smash the glass at night and sneak in, only to discover pictures of the dead. Asking Enya's friend, they said she didn't know Lie. All this is getting too weird. Lie claimed he kills for environmental reasons. It sounds like a charity turned wicked. Anyone could be his target, but Jen thought this was definitely more complicated than it looked.